Parents ask me and teachers ask me about social emotional learning. Sometimes you see the acronym SEL for that in academic programs, and they say, how do we fit it in? How important is it? What does it really mean? And if you think about it, kids spend a lot of time in school learning academic things, learning how to develop skills. And one of the things that often falls short is learning about how I am as a social being, how I am as an emotional being. And we often have the assumption that social skills and emotional skills evolve naturally. In reality, in most people, they do. You have normal play experience, work experience. You learn social skills and social behavior by looking at what other people do, and you get reinforced or not reinforced for doing certain kinds of things. But for some kids, especially those kids who may have difficulty reading the room, looking for cues, social emotional cues in other people, and realizing their own emotional state and their own level of their own social interactions, then that means that that has to be a conscious decision to teach those kids those skills. Because if you leave it to chance, you may get lucky and you may not. And even if your child is academically talented or gifted and has a lot of academic assets, it's the social and emotional pieces of a life that can really get in the way, that can lead to social isolation and unhappiness and anxiety and depression. So it's important to address these kinds of things. Social and emotional learning at school is evident when teachers are thinking not only about the academic cognitive pieces of a lesson, but they think about how they group kids together for cooperative or collaborative learning. So it's structured activities that require emotional responses, reading other people's emotional behaviors. It could be in a preschool or kindergarten puppet shows where this is done, or puppet play where this is done. With older kids, it can be social interaction, and where children are asked to imagine that a person in your group might not feel comfortable with public speaking. What would you do to help that person? It's making kids into better citizens and better social and emotional beings.